Alright, welcome again, everyone. And if you're just joining, please remember to like, share, and of course, subscribe. Alright, Jamaica is one of these trailblazing countries across the world. We have done so much, and of course, we have made strides in medicine, sports, music, and of course, we are trendsetters in a lot of other areas, even in medicine. But when I look at the state of our educational system here, it sometimes has me worrying. And COVID has shown us that our education system needs help because opportunities are not equally spread across the board, especially for persons living in rural communities. We still keep this idea in mind that we have failing schools, and the thing that I hope that we can stop doing is to carry on this idea of schools that are failing, because in inner city schools, for example, the bulk of the students that go to inner city schools are those that score quite lowly in the placement exams. So if, for example, you pack up all the students that get between 0 and 10% in a school, you cannot expect academic excellence from them unless they have excellent support systems. And of course, when you go to these schools, you have students that have learning disabilities, emotional issues, they are scarred psychologically, and we put them in a system that is geared for functional students. So when you place these students there, they cannot perform, and there isn't enough resources to help them. And if your school doesn't have a strong old boy or old girl alumni system, chances are certain things won't be in place for your school. And it is just sad to know that in 2021 we still have persons living as far from St. Anne to travel into Kingston for an education or for a quality education. And of course, I don't see why I would want to do that, because we teach from the same syllabus, the same curriculum, whatever you want to call it, and of course the offerings should be the same, but sadly they're not, because we have the idea of a good school, a bad school, and the only thing that makes them different is the resources and the quality of persons that go there. So yes, once the quality of persons will always pack up in one school without the resource, they will forever and perennially be bad schools. And I just see it as unfair to know that we have not made the investment in education, seeing that we have persons living in deep rural areas that attend corporate area schools, and they have to wake up early. Some of these students sometimes don't even have running water. They have to collect water from the river, bathe, and then struggle to get their way to school. And this is what really puzzles me. Citizens of Jamaica can always get up and protest about police brutality or police killing a man, and just like I watch on news, the lady said the man is a good man because him give them rum. I mean, like, seriously? And you're seeing students struggle for years in communities. No water, no opportunities, they have no internet. And of course we are not protesting about that. So I don't know. And we have been trying to narrow the gap for so many years. And again, COVID has just showed us that we are nowhere near. And worse, with the advent of social media, many students are like, why should I kill myself about learning when I can be a YouTube or a TikTok star and go on Instagram, do madness and get paid for it? So when you look at it, education is slowly losing its value. Persons are losing hope because you get all these CXC subjects and no job. And there lies something else. Rather than focusing on subjects or passing a subject, we need to ensure that each and every child that goes to school in Jamaica leaves high school knowing a skill, because everybody should be given an option, and sadly our educational system is just geared towards getting subjects. You have 10 subjects, 12 subjects. Some persons go as far as to say and boast about having 15 subjects. But what can you really do outside of the subject or the subjects that you have obtained? So I don't think we're going to close this gap unless we start really taking the time out as a people and as a government that is responsible. We need to come together and find creative ways to develop education, because the truth of the matter is we cannot do everything with our meager budget. So I just believe that the government should be responsible, the opposition should be responsible, and I think we need to come together and realize that we cannot do 10 major things with a meager budget. I would rather we do 2 things probably over the stretch of 4 years, do it well and move on. And honestly, I just believe that we should even get rid of the 2-party system, because for too long they have just been there and the fighting for power has just eroded most of our potential. So this is where I leave it, and of course please remember to like, share and subscribe. Join me for more discussion. Let's keep it going, and of course be safe and be good.